Hello and welcome back to Tommy's Top Picks. I'm Tommy, joined by John.
How's it going?
Dust till dawn. Is
A day
here.
late. A day late, but that's okay. We were away. We were on
we're
vacations.
back.
We are back.
Waiting for us.
It's beautiful.
Wonderful thing.
So it's the skinny box, typical supplemental style. Small packs, 10 per pack, correct?
Yes.
Really hard to hit cold foils, it seems, based on what we're hearing from everyone in our group. Marvels are 1 per case, give or take.
Okay.
Extended arts seem pretty rare, just like the last set. I think extended arts are definitely in the collectible range.
The packs do feel skinny. That's weird.
Because they're supplemental. Yeah. Got the nice paper packs. And we have seen at least 2 or 3 of the serialized cards have been pulled to date.
Which one?
Which is exciting. I know there's at least 1 chain and 1 prism. I don't know what the third is. I just heard people talk about it. Eloquence is a broken token. I'll talk about that in a little bit. It is busted. And they explicitly call out how the rules work around it and why it's busted in the new rules update, which is awesome. Makes me very excited.
Cool.
So what are you looking for in this, Tommy?
Warrior stuff, as always.
Of course. Oh man, we got a comment. It was so funny. I'm laughing. He's like, "You guys are easy to listen to, and it's nothing personal. But I'm not sure you know how to value any of these cards." This was in response to our card discussion.
Oh, absolutely.
I laughed so hard. I was like, I think we make it pretty clear that our competitive opinions are very uninformed.
Oh yeah.
Tommy thinks everything is based on Dory, the best deck,
absolutely.
And John has never seen a card that he doesn't know how to misinterpret.
Yes. Correct.
We are both, not the competitive players, but I'm glad you guys enjoy listening to us. And there's much better content makers out there for competitive info.
Absolutely.
We just enjoy the game and the cards. It's so funny though. I laughed when I saw that. I was dying. It was very clearly meant in good spirit. So,
getting my Light Warrior rainbows.
So nice.
3 in a row. Sensor.
That's a cool looking card. Yeah, how's the quality feel? Everything look good?
Good.
Looks good from the stream here. No nicks or anything?
No Everfest catastrophes. That was awful.
That was bad. You had the worst luck with it too. I opened, I don't know, 6 or 10 boxes and didn't have a single one of those.
Like nicked.
Yeah.
Except the rainbows. The rainbows weren't.
Right, because they clearly came from a different track, whatever was happening there.
But yeah, after looking and having all the cards and time to think about it, I'm definitely just sticking with Dory. But
so interesting concept came up in some stream I was watching. I don't remember who. Mm-hmm. The Demi hero thing that Leviah does.
Yeah.
What if they do that with Dory to follow that light story? You know what I mean? So she becomes like she blows up in combat, with the light power stuff.
Maybe it's if you get X counters on your Dawnblade.
Exactly. And she just becomes like Super Saiyan Dory for a second, just like in that story. I think that's very viable, very cool mechanic, very comparable to Levia's ability. And they just said, make it limited, make it very, hard to get, but a cool little kicker that could happen.
Yeah, like get 5 counters on your Dawnblade and
Super Saiyan blast all the enemies.
Would make Iron Song Pride really good because then you could, like, it doesn't matter when you get them. Mm-hmm. So like say you get to 3 counters, you have 1 in arsenal, you wait to draw the other one, and then you can instant into 5.
Yeah, it's like a setup Dory deck almost. I love it. I love the idea of that. They're doing some really cool stuff. The mechanics introduced in this set give me a lot of excitement for the next few, actually. So we'll see. What is that?
Chains of Memphis.
That's cool. Which one is that?
Shadow action. You plays from your Banish Zone. With Doom counters.
Oh, right. The 1 Doom counter. I thought that one was weird. I couldn't figure out how it worked, but clearly, as commented, we aren't very good at determining how cards work.
We'll figure it out. The set just came out.
Yeah.
I haven't played a game with the new cards yet, besides those couple that we did on Talishar.
Yeah. I've been playing Talishar a little bit today. Speaking of, Vincent is busted, and I don't know how they're going to fix it. I love it. She's perfect. The way I love to play, like ignore what's going on and then build up and then do your super combo wombo destruction mode.
Sure.
We'll see how viable that is as a strategy, but I've played a few decks that seem to do that well. But it's kind of what I had predicted and hoped she was, which is essentially you block with most of your hand, banish in the beginning of your turn, take blood debt, block with most of your hand, banish, take blood debt, try to play things that help build up rune chance and help banish. And then when you get 5 or 6 cards in your banish zone, you go off and you do the full combo that, like, there's a couple different ways to get go again. There's a couple different ways to do more than one attack. And then everything's free because you're doing it as a rune gate, right?
Right.
And there's ways to rebuild your rune chance live. So it's insane and powerful and just the way I like to play. It very much reminds me of my red-blue decks, nice. Which I apologize in advance when we play for my solitaire mode. But it will only be one turn. You don't have to worry about this. Yeah, that's what I was thinking as I was getting excited about. I was like, man, people are going to complain about this deck so much because it will be very uninteractive. It's like she's a timer, and that's all you have to play against is the timer. Can you kill her first? And she's very defensive, so the answer is probably not easily. So, seems pretty exciting. I love that stuff. I know a lot of people will complain about it. That's why I think there'll probably be a ban to make it less viable, so she still can be like a partial setup, kind of mid-range, instead of a full combo OTK where it's solitaire.
Sure.
Which I think is fine, too. I actually would like playing that.
So how do you think that works into Dory? How do I have to play against it? That's the only way I think about this game.
Yeah, I don't know how Dory would have to play into it.
Rainbow Foil, call down the lightning.
Nice. That seems like a good card. Not in the no fuse one right now, but nice.
Double Majestic.
That's good. That's a good one too. I will probably trade you for that if you don't want it. Yeah, because I'm building these decks. I'm not sure what my final card setup will be, but I'm definitely building a Vinny deck, and I think I'm going to stick with it. I hope she doesn't just LL out real quick though, because she is powerful.
You think that's a possibility?
Yeah, I do. In my testing, I had a 31 point damage turn on turn. Was 4, maybe 3?
Extended art.
Nice. I think all the extended arts are going to just be worth something. Although I think those ones are probably the least, right? Because that's a reprint, right?
Yeah.
Is it a reprint?
No.
Oh, they were foil before.
Yeah.
They might have been promos too, because it depends on the angel. Some were just promos. I'm not sure on that actually. So I'm not sure how valuable those ones will be because of that. But anyways, yeah, like turn 4, I got 31 damage, unoptimized, like kind of screwed it up because I don't really know how to maximize the combo. Like I had an action point at the end of the turn I couldn't use. But if I can pull a 31 point turn by just blocking, yeah, that's pretty busted because people that are really good at that sort of stuff are going to just be gross.
Right.
So it's all because of eloquence. Grimoire of Haunt, creating an eloquence token. No, but you can ban Grimoire, which is what creates the token, which they may do because it does make that very viable. Essentially, eloquence is busted in that it stays on the stack even after it's activated the first time. So you know what they might do is tweak the words on it. But they put a rules explanation out that explicitly tells you how it works. So you can do multiple non-attack actions on top of an eloquence and get multiple action points out of it, which is gross for someone that builds rune chance with non-attack actions.
Warmonger Diplomacy.
Nice.
This card seems good. This card seems good. This might go in the Dory deck.
I could see that. Yeah.
It blocks 3. It's a blue.
Yeah, and you're always going to choose weapon. Yeah, blocks 3 blue. Always choose weapon. Yeah.
Maybe I'll replace some of the potions. We'll see. It's a tight list.
Yeah, Bolton's apparently gotten funky too. I've heard a lot of people talking about the new Bolton.
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't looked into that yet.
I don't know how competitive it is. It may be terrible, but it seems people are messing with it, and there's definitely it opened up a lot of build opportunities or variants.
Prayer of Bologna.
Go. Minotaurs.
Ram Raider. That is a cool one though. Kind of like a
I like art. Yeah. Oh, it's a Balrog? Oh, I thought it was Minotaur. Oh,
yeah,
you're right.
Not, but it kind of the shape of it.
Yeah. It's more demon than bull.
Yeah.
So, yep, I'm excited for Vinny. We'll see how she goes. I hope she doesn't LOL out.
Is that what she's going to be?
That's everyone's calling her Vinny, yeah. Vincent.
Hey, there we go.
What the hell, dude?
Rainbow foil. It's just rainbow foil.
Oh, just got a legendary in my first 6 packs.
It's not the first 6 packs.
I know, but it's just like you always pull the fire. I promise I will open my boxes and get 0 legendary somehow. This is why I don't open too much. Rainbow foil looks good though.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I mean, it's fun to open, but singles are always the way to go with Flesh and Blood.
Yeah, I think I'm going to limit my box openings this time around and just buy the singles for my one deck.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you're going to be playing with.
I think it's what I'm going to be playing with. I'm going to give it a shot. It's hard, though. I need to practice, and they need to update Talishar to fix the Eloquence thing because it doesn't handle it quite right. It works-ish, but it's not perfect. Like the visuals don't update correctly. But yeah, I need to practice because the sequencing is tricky and nuanced. Oh, cold foil. Nice.
Frontline legs.
This look good. But yeah, we'll see if I can figure out how to do it and memorize the play patterns enough. It's definitely the type of deck that I like to play, though.
Do you feel like your turns are going to be long or short?
Short. Yeah. It's like mostly
and back to you.
Yeah, it's mostly until my solitaire turn.
Right.
Which is where it gets tricky, and I need to make sure I understand all the stack stuff so I don't screw it up in a real live game.
Right.
That doesn't handle it all for me. Because, like, for example, you can summon her demon when you get down to exactly 6 rune chants, which means you have to resolve each rune chant in sequence so that when you're exactly at 6, you can play the instant that allows you to summon the demon.
Okay.
So, but it means managing, like, usually people are like, okay, how many of the rune chants do you want to take in? It's like, nope, we got to do it one at a time until I'm down to 6, and then I'm going to sequence this in, and now I have a demon, and then, it's like, it's a much more technical way of playing than I'm used to, because I'm not very good at keeping track of all the little sequencing stuff. Yeah, it is. It's this deck will.
This is a get good.
This is a get good deck, yeah, because it's very detailed in how you order stuff, and if I screw it up, I'll lose because I think I can do something I can't, and that's that's me. Yeah. Judge will be called, and they'll be like, "No, you got this all wrong," and I'll be like, "Damn it, I thought this was the right way."
2 equipment.
That's weird. Yeah. 2 common equipment.
Yeah.
Huh. Leave a comment. Is that normal?
Another majestic.
Rainbow you're getting a lot of good impulse. I don't know what the ratios are on the packs.
And 2 of them are rainbow.
That's really good then. Oh, well, at least historically.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good box.
It is a good box. We got 3 more.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you got to show off the promo. Did you get the promo?
Yeah, I'll grab it. I'll grab it after this. Yeah, and I haven't seen a lot of like the hero tokens.
Well, they don't need them for those ones. And the others are M's, so you won't see them.
Widespread annihilation.
I'll take that card from you. The deck I'm playing has no blues except for ones that are active like that, like good just in of themselves.
Right.
not there for the resources. That's
Okay,
for sure.
so it's the radiant stuff that's at the top. Oh, and that does have a.
Yeah, I see that a little bit of damage. Oh, it's the second token slot. That's where the other equipment was. That's weird.
Weird.
Or I guess not second token slot. The token slot is where the other one was. Was that a rainbow foil or a cold foil or something?
Nope, just a regular.
Huh.
2 regular. Whoop.
So token can be equipment sometimes.
Guess it can. Whoa! I gotta spin around here. Hey.
Oh, nice.
It is really pretty.
So what does it say? What does it actually do? Is it a... It's a gem, right?
Yeah. It's a generic token item.
Okay, so how does it play? Draw a card, go again. That's really good, but how do you play it?
It's gonna come with the... I guess there's a merchant arm piece coming.
Oh.
Or some... I don't know if it's merchant, but there's an arm piece that makes it happen. Oh, I think he explained it that it's... if you hold all 4 cards in your hand, generate a diamond token. So you don't block, you don't attack.
I assume this is not going to be legal in UPF.
No. Or maybe.
Yeah. I would be really surprised if they made that legal, because that seems super powerful.
Yeah.
Although I think unless it's any merchant could use it, right? You could use one of the other guys, not just the Rudy one.
Yeah.
I was about to say, if it's only usable with the Rudy one, then it's actually not that bad, because that's such a ridiculous deck build requirement that because everything has to be graded, that, okay, fine. If you're going to go through all that effort, you can play it in UPF, right?
Right.
I like how it increases the grade of the card. It's like, that's not how grading works. You can't just give it a +1. Market is looking pretty interesting. This is day after release. We were talking about this right before we started the stream. Big hits definitely seem to be the Levia transformation, right? $899 for that. It's the Marvel version of it. I suspect that will come down, similar to how Emperor and the others did.
Yeah,
but it will probably be the most resistant to coming down, just because that price is set because mass box openers saw that it's super rare,
Yeah.
We'll see how high these sets hold up. This is, again, a supplemental set, so I'm curious if the general card prices hold up better because people open less of it compared to like outsiders.
True. Yeah, I mean, I don't think as much will be open like opening weekend because you don't have all the drafts and everything going. The drafts,
right? There's no drafts relevant to it.
Well, it is, but it's Monarch.
Well, exactly. That's what I mean. It's not relevant to the card market prices for the set itself.
Right.
Let's see what else is going on. Marvels are obviously pricey and beautiful. Extended arts are holding up nicely at this point. I'm just skimming through them right now. Legendaries are, for the rainbow foils, in that 30 to 70 range, depending on usefulness, which is nice. I think they are hitting a nice sweet spot for legendaries, because I think even someone that's new to the game coming in understands that a piece of legendary equipment should have a little bit of a cost, right? I don't think anyone's complained about a $50 card for their deck, because that means overall you're paying $200.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on the hero. Some of them are 30,
right.
And you don't need every legendary piece day one to be able to play.
Right.
So I think I think we're in a pretty good spot. They've really hit the balance between the collectability and the playability, in my mind.
Oh, absolutely. Especially with like Crown of Providence now, there being a version at 70, I think it was.
Yeah, 73 right now, which is great.
Which means it's gonna come down.
Yeah, it will. It's such a key card right now in the meta, so it's huge that they put that out. I can't believe I didn't really see that one coming.
Hey.
I was
There's Prism.
Nice. You haven't pulled a Vinny yet, have you?
No.
Mm.
Not yet.
I hope it's not hard to get her.
Yeah, so you said you didn't think you were going to open as much as... So how much do you think you will open?
So based on our order, we're cracking one case, and so I'll get 2 boxes out of that, and I will probably open those, and that will probably be it, and just buy singles. Oh, another full art. Nice. Let's see. I wonder if I can search by just full art.
They're rares. What?
You ever hate TCG Player when you type in full art and it's suddenly searching in Magic the Gathering and it's like, why? I'm literally in Flesh and Blood and a specific set even, and why are you doing this, TCG Player? Because it hates you.
It's like, oh, didn't you want to buy Magic?
No. Maybe it's not categorized as full art in here.
Extended art.
Oh, that's why. Okay. My bad. Problem in chair, not in computer. Picnic error. Still doing the Magic thing though, so not completely in chair.
There's also extended art Magic.
Yeah. No, extended art is working though.
Hey, another Morlock Hill.
For those of you who like oh man, they do not have them listed yet. They only have 5 listed. They don't have the Angels.
Oh.
For those of you into the market, I did manage to capture prices on the Friday after I usually do, so only off by 1 day. Slight negative for the Dusk Till Dawn prices, but since it's sealed product, it's only 2 data points that are wrong-ish. Everything else is pretty stable, I imagine. So we will go over that next week for the market update. So we do have the data is the point. So we didn't lose our data consistency, which is the most important part, even though you didn't get the video last week. Apologize for that. But I was on top of a mountain with no signal, and Tommy was at a beach doing work and other things.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
It was good. How do you say this? Diadic carapace? Diadic carapace?
What are you talking
about? The shadow
chest
armor? Yeah.
I do not know how to say
it. And Spoiled Skull is one as well.
That one's really cool. I didn't read, because I just, whenever I see a Brute card, my eyes gloss over.
You're just like,
Brute, I'm just like, I don't care.
Yeah, it's a Levia card only, really.
Yeah. And so, but when I read it today, I was just like, wait, it does what? It intimidates on your opponent's turn? So while they're setting up stuff, they're just going to lose a card?
That's not that one.
Wait.
You're mixing it up with the other one. Yeah, target 3 action cards with different names in your banish zone and choose one at random. You may play this turn, go again. That's the action, Arcane Barrier, and Blood Debt.
Okay. Well, I was talking about the helmet.
Yeah, this is the Shadow Brute head equipment. Yeah. You're talking about the generic Brute head equipment.
Yeah.
Or non-Shadow Brute or whatever. Yeah. Which I don't think has an extended art, but based on this, I am not 100% sure because it looks like they don't have everything listed yet.
It's easy to just skip through the comments.
Oh yeah, I mean everyone's seen the
nice. Yeah.
Good.
Makes it easy to go through them quickly.
As long as you don't miss the cold foils.
I think they're at the end.
No, it was in the token slot.
Was it?
That's where the one you pulled was.
Yeah. Well,
I think it was in the token slot. It was definitely in the middle though. Am I right on that? I might be wrong. I don't know. I thought I remember that's where you pulled it.
Possibly.
Just because you don't usually want things at the end, so they don't get damaged and they don't get felt, through the pack.
Right.
It's probably in one of the rare majestic slots. It might have been at the end. That was at the end, and that might have been where the cold foils. Yeah, might be.
It's just
cool art.
They are cool. Yeah, this one's gonna be cool in cold foil.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
So this set,
yeah.
What are you most looking forward to? What do you least like?
I really like the art.
Yeah, go ahead.
What?
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I was expecting more for Warrior, but it's fine.
It's fine. I'm not the center of the universe.
Yeah, exactly. I know.
Dory's not the center.
It's fine. It's fine. The less time she gets attention, the longer she'll be around.
It's true.
I hope Prism doesn't become a thing, like a meta-defining thing. But I already know it will be at our local shop.
Yeah, that's happening.
Hey, there's a Vincent.
Hey, she's only rare. I thought she was an M. Oh, that's the young one. Damn it. Yeah. Damn it.
It was in the back, though.
Yeah. Yeah, in the rare M slot. Yeah.
Hey, Numbskull.
Seems like a fun or funny card.
Got an arrow in the eye, through the arm, and in the gut, and in the back. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I wanna get some games in against that Vincent deck with my Dory deck and see how that goes.
Yeah, I mean the real trick to beating me is me not knowing how to block Dory. That's like the key to me fucking it up.
That's Dory's
not interactive. Yeah, that's the problem. You don't really have any say into that, and I'll learn it just by doing it enough.
Yeah, you'll learn how to block against me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. God, yeah, I think Dromai will be a tough one. Probably the new Prism as well. Against Vincent, just because you're letting them set up, which is not a good game plan.
Yeah.
Especially with Ward, right? It's like, oh, right, you did a 31-point turn, except I have 7 angels out, and I just warded all of it, you know?
Yeah. Right.
So there'll definitely be some tough matchups. And from what I'm seeing, people are doing little deck ranks or hero ranks again, you know? And I'm sure they're all wrong right now because we're still trying to figure out what stuff does. Oh, Figment. Nice.
Archangel of Triumph.
So these are pretty rare.
Yeah, this is the first one. Because they're legendary. You only need one.
Oh, right. That intentionally short printed. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
But everyone's going to need one of each.
Yeah.
And Prism Tax. Yeah, I mean, I think I might try Prism out. We will see. Because I enjoyed playing it when I didn't know what I was doing against you. But I feel like I would need to get a lot more games under my belt. Hey, there's a cold foil.
Plays differently. So 2 cold foil commons. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. Not as good as the other one, but pretty cool.
Wait, is it a common or is it a rare? Because the other equipment piece was rare. It is a rare.
Oh, it's a rare. Okay. Yeah. That's interesting. I wouldn't have expected 2 of those in one box like that.
This is the second box.
I know. I mean, in one case. That's what I meant. Case.
Yeah. I mean, they're from different sets of armor.
Sure. It's just usually when you get that cold foil common, that's just it, you know?
Yeah.
At least historically. Seems like maybe they're doing slightly different this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've also noticed the difference of rarity with the cold foil.
Yeah, it might be the balance is like, well, you'll get these cold foil rares and commons, you know, pretty frequently, but the legendaries are really hard, you know, things like that. Which again leans into the collectability of those, which I love.
Oh, absolutely.
I think they're really doing that correct in my mind because you don't have to have a cold foil to play.
No, absolutely not. But also, you don't want $2 cold foils. All right, last pack.
Last pack magic.
Box 2. So the angel was in the last pack. Well, on the back of it. So you see it when you open the pack.
So then that. Well, no. Yeah, it's not necessarily going to be the same spot for the Marvel, but it might be. Man, I hope they didn't put them in the back, because there's going to be some packs that are sitting around for a long time, and that back slot might be damaged to Marvels,
I don't know.
Paper packs are better at protecting than the old plastic ones, but still. I'm excited for the meta shift. I have a feeling it's going to be pretty massive. I think Lexi has a hard time into Vinny, except for an Ice Lexi. But the non-fuse Lexi probably would have a hard time into her because she just blocks so well. And I'm just guessing, guys. Like we said, we are not competitive players. I don't know what I'm talking about. No. Dromai will be probably tough for
You think Dromai sticks around?
I think Dromai is still up there. I don't know. I'm not like.
You don't think they all the illusionist players jump back to Prism?
Well, so here's the thing. There's the social drive, which is Prism is waifu, right? And then there's the competitive drive. Dromai not? I don't think so. Is she? Have you heard that from other people?
I think it's just illusionist.
Oh, just any illusionist. Well, maybe they split the crowd then. I don't know, but I think she's still going to be powerful. And she's definitely been like a gatekeeper.
Sure.
If you can't beat her, then you're going to have a hard time in competitive. So I think she's at least still a gatekeeper from a power level standpoint.
Herald of Rebirth.
Maybe I'm wrong though. I don't know. No expert. But it is possible everyone jumps back to Prism and she's just becomes a gatekeeper by pure popularity.
Yeah.
Because she plays, it seems like she plays similarly to Dromai, which I like they got there from where they were before. She's actually, it feels like a bit of a mix in my little testing. It feels like a little bit of a mix.
There's our
Figment Ravages.
I do really like this art.
Yeah, I'm a fan of almost all of them. There's only like one I'm like, I'm not a huge one in this, but most of them I'm just like, that's cool, and they're all different, which is neat. They're all classic art styles too, for the most part, I think. But yeah, I think we've entered the era of illusionist trouble.
I believe it.
If you don't know how to deal with a setup board state, then you're gonna struggle.
Illusionists are back. The rune blades are back.
I was gonna say
flesh and blood.
Who? Yeah, I was gonna say we're back to the beginning. It's a monarch, right?
We're back.
6 degrees off on the clock of flesh and blood.
Yeah. Hey, poison the well.
Not as many generics this time around, huh?
No.
I guess because they're all Majestics, right?
Yeah.
So that's why. That makes sense. Kind of like that because I hated the number of useless. You know what I mean? Like cards, it felt like useless cards. You're like, I don't need another one of these.
Wartune Herald.
Curious if these full arts are going to be worth anything. TCG players got to update their junk.
Maybe.
Wait, you haven't seen a non full art, have you?
What?
Of all the heralds you've pulled, they've all been full art, haven't they?
I think so.
Well, then they won't be worth that much because that's the only type. Actually, that's curious. Let me go look at the.
I'll keep an eye out.
Yeah. Wartune Herald. Hopefully I spelled that right. I did. And yeah, it's just full art. There is no other type. Interesting. That's a weird change.
Well, maybe because they're reprints.
they're all rares, or at least in this case. Why would you make only full art versions?
Northern
Winds. I'm not complaining because I like it, but
the old man.
The old man specialization. Now that he's out of the game.
Now that he's gone.
Well, Living Legends is going to activate soon. They got 4 heroes. Didn't they say they'd do it when they had 4?
Yeah. That'll be interesting.
That would be a crazy format.
I'll jump in when there's more.
More heroes?
Yeah.
Well, is it only allowed to play the ones that have Living Legend?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
I thought it was just you can play anything, including Living Legend stuff.
I mean, who's stopping you?
Yeah, like a no-ban format or whatever. Yeah. Make the most busted chain lightning ever.
Yeah, right. Rainbow Numbskill.
Nice. Do the only ban is chain lightning.
You're not even banning Plunder Run?
No, I think that one's fair compared to chain lightning.
Scalata?
Yeah, that's a pretty busted card.
With all the new cards?
Yeah, with all the new cards, that would be pretty busted. Yeah. So Battle Hardened Cincinnati, I guess, kicked off. And it is, what was it? Primarily, not Vincent. Come on. Remember the name? Viserai. Thank you. And Lexi.
Yeah.
With some Bravo in the meta. Now, to be fair, the new Prism and the new Vincent had 0 players.
Yeah.
Guessing that's because there's no cards available yet for most people, so they couldn't get their decks together in time, sort of thing. It might have kicked off Friday or whatever. The day
or just didn't feel confident with anything.
Yeah, fair, totally fair. But that many Vis at the.
I mean, if I didn't go to Battle Hardened New Jersey and play Arachne, there would have been no Arachne players.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and I think it is a challenging thing, especially day of release. You're like, that's crazy to get all the cards you need.
Yeah.
Now this
Shadowpede.
I'm curious. Yeah, it's a cool looking card. I'm curious if they're gonna have a lot of or some of the new cards in the Viserai, like because I could see just getting a playset or 2 of the newest stuff in time, right?
Right.
But it's interesting. And Bravo is number 3.
Can you hear Harley? She's unhappy.
Yes, I can.
She's just sitting right outside the door, just yelling at me.
She's like, "You have been gone for too long, and now you're closing doors on me. What is this? What is this?
Not okay.
It's not acceptable." Yeah, my kitten has not forgiven me yet. It's okay.
Flail of Agony. Yes. Hello. Yes. Now she's come in and is yelling at me.
She's like, "You need to know about my displeasure."
Yeah. Let me just.
Oh wait. Was that a figment? What was the second card there? Okay. Yeah, it was just another angel. I was like, that one wasn't full art.
No, but it wasn't a herald.
It wasn't a herald. Yeah.
Ooh, Grimoire foil.
Ooh, I will almost definitely buy that off of you, assuming they don't ban it. Because that is key to the Vinny I want to play.
Nice. I will put that there.
Oh, it's so cheap. It's only $3.30. I guess they're relatively common. Oh wait, that's not the cold foil. Duh.
What's the cold foil going for?
I'm looking. 47. All right, that sounds more right. So here's the real question: over under on Jon actually playing, not just putting the deck together.
Oh, you'll put the deck together for sure.
Yeah, I know. The playing part is the hard odds. What do you think?
Widespread Ruin.
Nice.
Honestly, I'm gonna bump you up from last time was probably about 25%. I'm gonna put you at 40.
All right. Why the bump up? Why?
Because you're a little more excited about this, and this deck
Yeah,
seems more like your common red blue, and you keep
it
referring
is.
to it that way. So like you did show up and play those decks.
Yeah, I
You
love
built them
that stuff.
and you played those decks.
Yeah, I do love that style. It's like you said. It's this is just like John likes to play. He doesn't pay attention to what the other person's doing the whole time.
Right.
He just does his thing and then he goes off and he loves it.
Yeah. He does the same thing over and over again in his own different way.
Yeah. It is my preferred style. I know it's not fun for other players and it's not interactive and all that stuff, but it's because I can't focus on all that stuff. It's so hard. I'm not good at board states and monitoring my opponent's deck. I know that's a key skill to this game, but god damn it.
All right, so we got 2 packs left in box 3. It's always nicer sorting these packs because there's so many fewer cards.
Mm-hmm.
They like just got everything sorted.
So you have to sort them all again. Yeah, you really are hitting the Majestics, aren't you?
Yeah, a lot. I think I have a playset of Beginning Light now.
Nice.
I think I got close to playsets of all the Warrior ones.
Yeah, I like that they've upped that hit count on those because they are the key cards. That is what people generally play.
Right.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need the full cycle of the widespreads. So widespread destruction, widespread, was it ruin, widespread, whatever. Annihilation.
Yeah.
Because those are key. They're just really good value rune gate cards. Funeral Moon. I need a full set of.
I've pulled a couple of those.
Yeah, one of those. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I don't know if I care about blinging her out. We'll see. We'll see how much I actually enjoy playing her. You slapped the camera. I don't know if you noticed.
Did.
Okay.
Oh, I did.
Oblivion. You only need one of those though. And what was the other one? There's a I think it's a rare that's a go again. It's a go again rune gate, which is key for her big combo turns. So those are the core items to play the way I'm looking at playing. Deathly Whale's another rune gate one that's useful. And then it's just balancing out your rune chant creation non-attack actions so that you don't hit a brick hand.
Right.
There's some cool tech. I was looking at building some of my own stuff. There's some interesting cards that I might mess around with getting in a deck.
Like what?
Oh, I'd have to go back and look. Hold on. I was just going through every card, basically.
Yeah. All right, last box.
Do it. Let's see, what was it? Oh, the dimensional ones, like Drawn to Dark Dimension, cost 1 less for each rune chant you control, which is a thing for me, easily done. Mm-hmm. And it's draw a card, and it's block 3, so it hits all the key things. And if I can do the go again combo wombo thing, drawing an extra card will be super useful, right?
Right.
But that one has to be played from hand, so it gets a little tricky. Dimensional Gateway, it's an op 3, not so good. But it's a non-attack action, which has go again, so I can use it to activate extra action points off of the Eloquence token. And if you do end up doing a card draw with this other dimensional thing, then knowing which one you're drawing is pretty nice. And And then also, if you reveal the top card of your deck after you opt 3, if it's Runeblade card, which they're almost all going to be, deal 1 arcane damage to the opposing hero. Is a shadow card, I can banish it, so I can banish a gate card.
Rainbow Shadowpede.
What's that?
Rainbow Shadowpede.
Oh, nice. And then what was the other one? There's another one that looked pretty cool. But either way, these are not in the standard decks, and I thought they were pretty interesting play lines there. That might be fun. But again, I am not good at this game, so don't listen to me if you're out there building decks. I will experiment and do that. But yeah, I was having fun looking at a lot of the old ones to see how many were really activated by her. Yeah. There's quite a few.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, as this game gets older and more cards are out, you're just gonna have my battery died on the light. You're gonna have just old cards come back and just be able to make whole new decks with just another Herald. You're gonna turn the overhead light on. Yeah. That's brighter.
Yeah, like Dimensional Crossroads.
Mm-hmm.
Go again, non-attack action again, gives you action points if you do the combo wombo correctly. Blocks for 3, it's a yellow. It does cost 2, which is not great. Maybe not so good. Anyways, whenever you play an attack action card or a non-attack action card from the banish zone, if you haven't played another card of that type this turn, deal 1 arcane damage to target hero. If you lose life, it's an aura, so you that's not bad. So you pay 2, and then you do that every turn, and you block out.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. That's actually an entire deck you can build around that concept. That's fun. Yeah, see, there's a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, absolutely. And that's what I like doing.
Yeah. I wonder if in Ninth Blade Blood Oath comes back, because getting 9 rune chance is ridiculously easy with her.
Alright, Harley has joined us.
Lap.
Yeah.
She's like, hello, I am part of this.
I am here now. So if you hear purring,
never apologize for a happy cat.
Putting her head like right next to the microphone. It's like, I am here. I'm late. You missed the first 3 boxes.
It's not a party till Harley shows up.
True. Am I missing that? In this new light, it's hard to see some of the... There it is. Now Quinn's here.
No, double cat. He's singing in the background.
Yep. We're almost done.
So, Dory into Dragons and Angels should be pretty good, right? Because even 1 damage coming in will pop them.
I mean... Yeah.
Or Angels. Well, no. Yeah. Dragons, too. Oh, no, not Dragons. You need poppers. Not good into Dromai, good into Prism, though, I would think, right?
No,
because the ward always pops,
No, they just go Herald.
And what's the problem with going Herald?
I can't pop.
Why can't you pop?
Because how many 6 attacks do I play? I play 3 Command and Conquers.
I see
for that reason.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's not enough to pop them, and you can't block efficiently because they're Very good.
Yep.
There's a bunch of 6 in the last set. Why?
I think this is my first Lost in Thought. I haven't seen one of these yet.
I think you're right. Are you didn't like any of the new ones? Amnesia, all that stuff? You know how we got all those 2 6s?
Oh, I mean, I only have so many slots in it before I like
it messes you up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have to there's 24. I think I usually do 24 go against
reactions or whatever.
Go against. So then you need, I don't know, it's hard to put more than, I'd say 6 is kind of the max.
That's real bad.
Yeah.
That's not good for blocking out angels.
No.
Or phantasm.
No, it's not great. Dealing with angels once they come out is fine.
Yeah, that's easy enough.
It's the heralds that do so much damage.
And add value if you can't pop them.
Yep.
Time to play Prism.
That's what I was saying. That's why we played it.
I know. I'm like, now I'm starting to understand where you're coming from.
Yeah. It's a hard life.
It's a hard life. It's a hard Dory life.
A hard warrior life.
That's right.
I was like, oh, wait. So they're talking about all this Dory stuff, and they're talking about Bolton? One of them's bound to be good. And we'll see. Maybe Bolton is good.
I've definitely seen a lot of people playing with it, and I've heard there's some bonkers stuff in there, but I have no idea. It's so far out of my area. Yeah. And it still likes Lumina and all that, so there's still that
of course
built-in combo build-up thing going on.
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen this since a rare axe.
Decimator.
They keep giving us axes, but they don't. I'm not a fan. Pay 3 for 4.
Yeah, and they only have, 1 or 2 axe activation cards
that are good. There's a decent amount. We got some in... Was that Everfest?
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, but I still think there's only like 1 or 2 different ones. Maybe 3.
We got a whole bunch in Dynasty.
Axe specific?
Yeah.
Huh. Shows you what I know about axes.
We got that whole Marvel axe. Remember? Hey, need a surgical?
That is good. I do not. I ended up buying my full playset to build a deck that I never played.
That's funny. The whole case, and I only found 1.
Yeah, there's 3 axe activation-based cards.
Yeah. Oh, in general?
Yeah. It's Felling, Swing, Spill Blood, and Cleave. That's it.
Okay.
I was right. Yes, go me, knowing axes. I don't know why I know axes, but... And then there's a bunch of different axes. That part's true, but you don't have 1. Yeah, so it's like it's building towards something. Sure. They'll give a few warrior cards that just makes like an axe hero, like some new warrior that's axe focused. Pop up.
Frontline plating.
Maybe it will be that shadow warrior that is actually supposed to be a shadow guardian, but maybe is a warrior.
Could be.
That would make sense. He's on all the guardian cards.
Yeah. Would be cool. Maybe it's a guardian with axe, but warriors.
Maybe he's yeah, exactly. Maybe he's a hybrid warrior guardian.
Could be.
That would be wild. Shadow warrior guardian may only play axes.
Would be interesting.
I'm curious how Wizards sounds like they're slapped down by a lot of stuff, but I'm curious how they hold up.
Hey, there we go.
You got that. I thought you didn't like that shield. Do you like that shield?
It's still a warrior equipment that I need.
And it's full art, which it may be the only art of it, but it's pretty. It is. Okay. I still need to collect all the warrior things.
I'm gonna
even if I hate them.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, hopefully I pull some of those foils and then we can trade stuff.
Hey,
that'd be nice.
Lumina Lance.
The card looks cool.
Yeah, it does. All right, last pack of the case.
Let's do it. Pull the Fable.
Yeah, sure.
On camera.
And rainbow. Rare.
Oh.
No Fable.
No Fable this time.
It's okay. This is only case 1. There will be more.
Yeah. Cool. Anything else you want to add?
No. I got 3.
Start.
2 rare cold foil common, and 1 cold foil common. So that's
and
the
then
thing.
A cold foil majestic. You got the
cold foil
Grimoire.
Majestic, yeah.
And you got a legendary.
1 rainbow legendary.
And a full art, right? Didn't you get a fancy full art? Or did you not? I can't remember. What was the first full art you got?
First full art? I think it was just a herald, right?
Oh, was it just a herald and we just got excited because we didn't realize?
A lot of majestics, though.
Yeah, it's a herald. Yeah, a lot, which is good. I like the supplemental sets being strong.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no marvels though.
Yeah, it seemed they were hitting about once a box, so maybe because you got the legendary. I mean, once a case. I keep saying box, but I mean case.
The rainbow legendary?
Oh, no. I'm saying maybe you didn't get the marvel because you got a legendary.
See that line over his name?
Oh yeah. Is that scratch?
It's like a roller line.
Is it? Yeah. It's in the paint. It's not an actual cut into the cardboard.
No, it's like in the.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's on the rainbow funeral.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
So yeah, it looks like 8 majestics on average.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 7 in the last one. 8 and all the rest. So not bad. Got a lot of playables. Got a lot of the things I was looking for to play.
Yeah, so. And a surgical extraction. Can't complain about that.
Well, I already have my playset. So.
Yeah, but you could sell it quick.
That's true. How much is that going for?
Back.
Is it still the same? It's the same.
It's the same card, so I don't know how much.
I wonder if that's dipped at all.
Let's see. It is. Oh my god. Oh, that's a heavily played. I was like, the price fell like a rock. Yeah, it did fall like a rock. It's $15 now.
Oh wow.
Yeah, wasn't it like
50?
A lot before, even the regular ones?
What's the rainbow?
Yeah, in the last few days. Wow. It dropped precipitously in the last week. Rainbow last sold was a while ago. Still in the 70s. Let's see what it's listed at though. Yeah, 63 right now. List price.
Wonder if Arachne comes back.
I don't know.
Will eventually.
Yeah, I don't know.
But we just got so much assassin support. I feel like
and Azuri is good, but not like top tier. I think so. I think this stuff will be kind of on cooldown mode for a bit.
Sure. And people want to play with the new cards.
Yeah, and then we'll flip to a new set, and there'll be some support or whatever, and that's that's how it always goes.
Yeah. Cool.
Release
anything else before we wrap this up?
Nope, nothing else from me.
Sounds good. So until the next video, we'll talk to you guys later.
Have a good one.